Life is short. In fact, the average American only lives for just over 7 to 8 years, and a huge chunk of that, a staggering 1/3, is spent sleeping. That means we were doing nothing for 26 years of our lives, and that's not even including the time we spend at the toilet. This part of our life, sleeping, is like a mystery, and has never been fully understood. Why do we sleep? How can we go to bed, close our eyes, and then 8 hours later we're fully charged? Welcome back to the FYI Show. Today we're going to answer a few of the most common questions about sleep. No one is 100% sure why we forget our dreams, but in this video we're going to tell you about some of the most likely reasons as to why some people forget their dreams and some remember them. We're also going to tell you about the various methods that you could use to try and remember more of your dreams. But here's a warning. Some of these methods, which we're going to tell you about, are not the best for your health. Okay, so how many times have you woken up from a crazy dream only to find out seconds later that you completely forgot every single detail of it? Believe it or not, this is very, very common. In fact, if you remember your dreams, you're one of the few that do. First of all, we need to talk about the various stages of sleep that we go through each night. All sleep can be broken down into two main categories: rapid eye movement, also known as REM sleep, and non-REM sleep. Non-REM sleep can be put into 3 substages. During the first stage of non-REM sleep, our bodies gradually experience the transition from being awake to being asleep. During this stage, we sleep lightly, and major bodily functions such as your breathing and heart rate all begin to slow down. This is all to prepare the body for the next stage. Stage 2 is very similar to stage 1, hence the name. However, in this stage, all eye movement stops, further preparing your body to enter a deep sleep. This stage is the longest of all 3 non-REM stages. Stage 3 is when your body finally enters a deep sleep, just like Snow White did. This stage is essential for you to feel well rested in the morning. It occurs for long periods of time during the first half of the night. In this stage, your body will be at a low rate of breathing, a low heart rate, and your muscles will be completely relaxed, making it less likely that you'll be easily woken up. Now on to REM sleep. This is a part of our sleep which we experience most of our dreams. Its first occurrence is generally around 90 minutes into our sleep. It is a stage of sleep which our eyes move rapidly behind our closed eyelids, with our bodies operating in a way which is closer to being awake than being asleep. It is a time during which our brain purposely paralyses our arms and legs muscles in order to make sure that we don't try and act out our dreams in real life. But what happens if you don't get any REM sleep? Well, there's actually a study done on this. Basically, some scientists put some mice on an extremely small platform which was surrounded by water. This meant that the mice could not go into REM sleep. This meant that the mice could go into non-REM sleep, but as soon as they went into REM sleep, they would wake up. This is because your muscles relax more during REM sleep. When the mice's muscles relaxed, they woke back up. Missing out on their REM sleep all resulted in the mice having a worse memory and struggling to do simple puzzles and tasks that they had previously done with ease. Now that the background information is out the way, let's get on to the good stuff. Why we all so often forget our dreams. According to a scientific study by some science people, which was carried out in 2013, restless sleepers and those of us who wake up a lot throughout the night are more likely to remember their dreams in the morning when they wake up. For example, those who tend to wake up from their sleep for around half an hour during the night tend to recall more dreams than those who only wake up for around 15 minutes. One potential reason why we forget our dreams is simply because they are classed as useless or irrelevant information by our brains, and it is therefore wiped from our memory so that we have room to fill our minds with more useful things. Have you ever had a pointless dream that had nothing to do with your life? Or a dream that just didn't make sense? Yep, us too. And it is precisely such dreams which we often end up not remembering, simply because they are useless to us and do not make any sense. Other studies by other science people have shown that having dreams which do not follow a logical pattern or reflect our normal lives mean that our brains will struggle to piece together so many details in such a chaotic order. This is why our brain often fails to register the events that took place within our dreams, leading to us inevitably waking up and not remembering a thing. Quick note, we will leave all our sources and further reading in the description. Enjoy. So, now that we know why we forget our dreams, how do we remember them? I don't know about you, but I have some pretty cool dreams that I'd like to remember, I think. Anyways, we have a few tips for remembering your dreams. The first one is waking up more frequently during the night. This could be done through a change of diet or bad habits before bed, which will prevent you from having a good night's sleep. Some of these bad habits could be drinking a lot of water so you need a pee in the middle of the night, and then every time you wake up drink another 2 cups. Or you could set an alarm to go off every 3 hours throughout the night. It's a tough trade though. Either you get to wake up in the morning and feel well rested and refreshed, or you can wake up tired. However, you do get to remember your amazing dreams. Honestly, I don't know which one I'd pick. We do have to state though that we do not recommend that you purposely mess with your sleep. After all, it is a key part of our lives. Remember I said that it makes up 26 years of our life? Well, it does. So, sleep is a key part of our life, which ensures that our bodies function normally and develop properly as we age. Our sleep is not to be messed with. So, if you'd like another, less effective but less destructive way of remembering your dreams, you can use the following technique. Say you've just woken up from an amazing sleep, you had a great dream, and you want to remember it. While it's fresh in your memory, grab a piece of paper and write down all the details that you can remember. This way, you're more likely to be able to piece it all together in a way which makes sense later. Now, earlier in the video, we stated that sleep was important. But why is it so important? Well, sleep allows you to repair your body. Without it, you would feel weak the next day. Sleep also allows you to store important memories. Remember what I said about the mice? Ever wonder why you remember how you met your best friend years and years and years and years and years ago, but not what you had for dinner that day? The answer is sleep. When you sleep, your brain picks out the important stuff and stores it in your long-term memory. Sleep is pretty damn important. Now, while remembering your dreams is pretty cool, if it damages your sleep, it's probably not the best idea. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for future videos. Let us know in the comment section about any weird or wonderful dreams you may have had recently. If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy a more tense video, one on Yellowstone supervolcano, the volcano which could wipe out most of America. Check it out now.